All right, let's talk about one of the most satisfying feelings you can get in mobile gaming, landing that perfect throw. Today, we're going to pop the hood and break down the code and physics that take a simple swipe of your finger and turn it into a game-winning score.
You know the feeling, right? You flick your finger, and a basketball or maybe an angry bird just sails through the air in this beautiful, perfect arc. It feels so intuitive, almost like you willed it to happen. But how does the game actually know what you want to do?
Yeah, no surprise, it's not actually magic. What you're seeing is this beautifully choreographed dance between your input, some really clever code, and a few surprisingly classic physics principles. And today, we're going to demystify that whole dance. So, to really get how this works, we've got to look at the brains of the whole operation, the code itself. There's usually one core script that acts like the central nervous system for our virtual basketball. It handles, well, pretty much everything, from the second you touch the screen to the moment that ball swishes right through the net.
And this one script, it is an absolute powerhouse. It's juggling 6 major jobs all at once. It's got to hold the ball in place, listen for your swipe, turn that swipe into speed and direction, and even draw that little dotted line that predicts the future. On top of that, it has settings for developers to tweak and even an auto-perfect mode. So let's dive into the most important part.
Okay, so let's zoom in on what I think is the most crucial job of this script, turning your simple little finger swipe into the actual physical forces that launch the ball. This is where the entire feel of the game is really born. You can think of these variables as a sort of control panel, a bunch of physics knobs the developers can twist and turn to get that feel just right. You see min power and max power? Those set the speed limits. Upward boost gives the ball its default lift, and arc from swipe lets the up and down part of your swipe change the arc. Tweaking these knobs is the secret sauce. It's what makes a throw feel heavy and powerful, or light and floaty.
And it all happens in a super quick 4-step process. First, the code reads the vector of your swipe. That's just a fancy way of saying how far and in what direction your finger moved. Second, it uses those physics knobs we just talked about to turn the swipe's length into power. Third, it figures out the final launch direction. And finally, step 4, bam, it applies that force, sending the ball flying.
Okay, but what about that little dotted line? You know, the one that shows you exactly where the ball is going to go before you even let go? That's not a guess. The game is literally predicting the future, and it's doing it with math.
You might think it takes some kind of crazy AI or a supercomputer to predict the future like that, but nope. All it takes is one single, elegant formula, and you probably saw it back in high school.
There it is, the classic projectile motion equation. This is the mathematical blueprint for the path of literally any object flying through the air under the influence of gravity, whether it's a cannonball fired hundreds of years ago or a basketball on your phone.
So here's the cool part, how the code actually uses this. It already knows the ball's starting spot, that's P0. It calculates the initial velocity from your swipe, that's V0. And it knows gravity, G. All it has to do is plug in tiny little moments in time for T over and over again to plot out the path, point by point. It's basically a super fast game of connect the dots.
All right, now we get to what is, honestly, the coolest part of this whole script. What if you didn't have to guess the right swipe? What if the code could just figure out the perfect throw for you? Well, that's exactly what this auto arc solver does.
Think about it like this. When you're aiming manually, it's all on you, right? It's trial and error. It depends on your skill. The auto arc solver, on the other hand, is a perfect physics-based solution. The code isn't guessing. It is calculating the single correct answer that guarantees a score, every single time.
So how in the world does it do that? Well, it basically reverse engineers the problem. Instead of starting with an input, your swipe, to find out the result, it starts with the result it wants, the ball going through the hoop, and then it works backward to calculate the exact, perfect input needed to get there. It's pretty brilliant. So let's just take a step back and look at the big picture here. We started with a simple swipe on a screen, and from that, we've seen how code can translate that gesture into physics, use classic math to see the future, and even solve for a perfect shot all on its own.
So if you're going to take anything away from this, here's what it should be. First, that simple swipe you make is just the beginning of a complex physics calculation. Second, developers use those tuning knobs to create the specific feel of a game, and that's absolutely crucial. Third, good old-fashioned physics formulas are the engine behind all this realistic motion. And finally, sometimes the coolest feature is when the code itself just solves the puzzle for you. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? The next time you see something that feels like magic in a game or an app, just remember that underneath it all, there's probably a beautiful piece of logic, a clever bit of code, and maybe some old-school math just waiting to be discovered. Thanks for tuning in.